Hello, I'm Kiaya Reeves,
And I'm Letitia Falana.
and we would like to welcome you to Dateline WRAC. Today's date is Thursday, March 4th, 2021. March 4th. What significant things have happened on this day in history? Well, let me tell you. In 1801, Thomas Jefferson became the third president of the United States. In 1936, the German Hindenburg became the first official flight. And in 1980, Robert Mugabe was elected Zimbabwe's first Black prime minister. And in 1989, the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was chartered.
On January 23rd, 1988, Sharon Hunt led the first Get Acquainted meeting with local members of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Her diligent efforts for over 2 years led to the organization of an alumni chapter in Warner Robins, Georgia. 23 local sorors became financial members, and the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated was chartered on March 4th, 1989. Newly elected officers were installed by Regional Director Dr. Louise A. Rice.
Tonight, we will travel back and look at the past 32 years of the WRAC's contribution to the Middle Georgia community. While the WRAC has numerous partners over the years, tonight, the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated will celebrate and honor 10 community partnerships formed over the 32 years of service in the Middle Georgia area. We will share their comments on how the WRAC has impacted their organization's success and contributed towards its purpose. First, we will salute the Thomas Proud Child Learning Center, followed by Habitat for Humanity of Houston County, Westside Elementary School, Jump Starting Our Youth Foundation, Kenya Keeps, the Salvation Army, the City of Centerville, Court-Appointed Special Advocate for Children, otherwise known as CASA, the NAACP Houston County, and finally, the City of Warner Robins. The charge of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is to serve others through programs based on our 5-point programmatic thrust of economic development, educational development, international awareness and involvement, physical and mental health, and political awareness and involvement. Executing programs and developing community partnerships equip us with the tools to meet the needs of others. Under economic development, we have the Thomas Proud Child Learning Center, where owner Ms. Ruby Thomas commented. The Thomas Proud Child Learning Center was the first privately owned Black child care center in Houston County, Perry, Georgia. Established in 1989, it served children from the ages of 6 weeks to 12 years old. The Warner Robins Alumni Chapter saw a need and formed a partnership by providing tuition for at-risk pre-K children who did not qualify for assistance based off of their parents' household income. The WRAC financially supported a child's tuition of $750 for more than 24 years during the center's operation. The WRAC Adopt a Child partnership with the Thomas Proud Child Learning Center made a positive impact in the lives of those children served by providing a strong foundation at the most critical period of their development.
Houston County Habitat for Humanity, Cheryl Glover, Resource Development Director, remarked, "We appreciate the ongoing advocacy efforts put forth through volunteering and fundraising in building strength, stability, and self-reliance through shelter for the disadvantaged in Houston County. In 2004, the WRAC co-sponsored and contributed $2,500 to build a home, which was dedicated on April 3rd, 2005. From 2003 through 2007, the WRAC served on the Habitat Board of Directors and worked directly with homeowners addressing neighborhood concerns and mentoring on financial matters. In addition, the WRAC assisted with construction and provided meals at various sites in Houston County. And last but not least, served on our Habitat Women's Build team. The team helps to empower women to build Habitat for Humanity homes, storage sheds, landscaping, neighborhood cleanups, and critical home repairs for aging Houston County residents. We are thankful for the ongoing advocacy and support. We look forward to further engagements with your sorority in the near future. Keep up the good work.
And now we will talk about some of our programs under education development. Westside Elementary School. Here we will be talking about the principal, Miss Cynthia Hammond. Words can never express how grateful we are to have the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter as our community partner and our friend. Their generosity contributes to books and school supplies over the years and have empowered our students to obtain a higher literacy and cultural skills. The gifts of your time, energy, and public service have helped to facilitate some of our skills and our parents' and students' desire. Your thoughtful donation of health supplies recently contributed to our schools and being able to remain open, operate safely, and serve as a safe haven for our school family during these uncertain times. Essentially, our partnership with Delta Sigma Theta has been nothing short of a blessing and has helped to provide tools as we need to enable our students to achieve their academic excellence.
Another partner, Jumpstarting Our Youth, Joy. Foundation Board Chair Yvonne King proclaimed, "It has been a wholesome experience partner with the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, helping deserving students achieve their dreams for college through scholarship awards. Through our fundraising strategies, both organizations have reaped the benefits of having the funding to increase the number of scholarships available for students in the local community. In addition to effective fundraising, Warner Robins Alumni Chapter has broadened outreach, expanded our programs and services that has led to greater awareness of our causes and cultivated a sustaining collaboration that has been great for both organizations. Ultimately, the Joy Foundation is very appreciative to align with an organization who shares our values, working to improve the quality of life."
Under international awareness and involvement, we have Kenya Keeps. President Melvin Stringer remarked, "The donation from the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated made it possible to provide lunches for 25 primary school students in the village of Ngamba, Kenya. When COVID-19 occurred, the school closed but reopened for only the 4th and 8th graders in December. The remaining funds were not only used to feed those 2 classes, but also for all students that returned later in January."
Under physical and mental health, the Salvation Army of Warner Robins, Georgia, Sergeant Bruce Williams stated, "The Warner Robins Alumni Chapter has partnered with the Salvation Army since 1990, serving Houston, Peach, and Pulaski counties. When I think of our partnership, I do not see a financial impact alone, but see women standing with other women and children to build stronger and healthier lives. I also believe it is important for those who pass by the kettle to see your organization as a partner. The Salvation Army stands for strength, caring, and the ability to help those who really need it. In our case, here in Central Georgia, it is the families who are threatened by domestic violence. This is why our partnership is so important. Due to the pandemic, the chapter was unable to ring the bell on our scheduled second Saturday in December, but donated over 80 purses filled with toiletries and personal items for battered women in 2020.
And now the city of Centerville. Director of Economic Development, Kate Hogan, shared that partnering with the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated has impacted the city of Centerville by helping to develop an official 5K policy with special events permit. The ladies of Delta Sigma Theta approached the city of Centerville about their annual 5K event, and through our partnership, we were able to create an official document on how to properly host events like theirs. Their grace during the development of the process was gratefully appreciated, as the city previously had no policy before. We appreciate the ladies of the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated for trailblazing this process within the city of Centerville.
Now we will look at Court-Appointed Special Advocate for Children, CASA. Executive Director Valicia Lowe acknowledged the mission of the organization is to recruit, train, supervise, and retain culturally responsive volunteers to advocate for the best interests of abused and neglected children in Houston County, one child at a time. Over the years, members of the WRAC completed required training and were sworn in by our juvenile judge. As volunteer advocates, they were assigned to foster children who were in custody of the Department of Family and Children's Services at no fault of their own. WRAC members visited the children and presented official court reports during hearings pertaining to their respective cases. The chapter donated $1,000, assisted in providing a much needed voice for the most vulnerable part of our community, and championed the right for them to have a safe, stable, and permanent home.
Under political awareness and involvement, we have the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, otherwise known as NAACP, where the immediate past president, Reverend Dr. Ruther M. Jackson, commented, "Since 1989, our partnership has strengthened and increased each year through a variety of community service events and activities. Annually, the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter participates in the MLK Day celebrations, programs, and city marches, which includes the Delta Gems and Academy members. As a result of this partnership, our younger generation is exposed to the importance of being involved in our African American history of the Civil Rights Movement. The Warner Robins Alumni Chapter has had a tremendous impact on our signature annual Freedom Fun Banquet. The success of this event is partially because of a consistent level of sponsorship on behalf of this sorority. Your financial support during our social event enabled our organization to give a $500 scholarship to a graduating senior in our local community and support of our signature Unity in Community 5K Run-Walk with the county law enforcement. We appreciate this partnership, and we look forward to working with the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated in the future."
The City of Warner Robins City Clerk Mandy Stella declared, "The Warner Robins Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is a vital part of our community. Not only do they serve the needs of the community, they help the City of Warner Robins by partnering with us to help meet some of our volunteer needs. They were an intricate part of the Complete Count Committee for the 2020 census. They also attend mayor, council meetings when open to the public prior to COVID, which helps keep government officials and employees accountable. In 2017, they also advocated for maternity-paternity leave for the City of Warner Robins employees. The measure was passed unanimously. We are grateful for all the work they put in serving our great city." Well, I believe our time is up for this segment, but before we leave, we want to thank you, community partners, for allowing the Warner Robins Alumni Chapter to collaborate with you and in turn support the programs of the WRAC as well. It is with your continual support and collaboration that we can make differences in the lives that we touch.
If you would like to hear additional info about the WRAC and its history that could not be included in this segment, please visit us at www.warnerrobins.dst.org/heritage. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a great evening, and please stay safe.